Hi, this is my review on Life and Death by Stephanie Black. Um, when you first look at this film, you see the first thing that you see is water, calm waters, and then it immediately goes into the civil unrest in Jamaica. I found this film. I thought it was a really good film, and I think that everyone should see it. I think it not only highlights the current state of Jamaica and their economy, but also what is going on in other nations that have tried to find help to better their economy. Um, right now, Jamaica is in debt, severely in debt, to a company called IMF, the International Monetary Fund. They are in charge of overseeing finances, basically loaning money. They're a giant bank, and they loan money to countries that are trying to get out of that debt. Um, but in the case of Jamaica, they didn't really do a good job. When the Prime Minister Michael Manley initially signed that loan, he thought it was going to help his country. He really did. But unfortunately, what happened was that it opened up free trade within Jamaica. Initially, after Jamaica had won its independence from Great Britain, they figured that they could survive and sustain their country based on their agriculture, but that wasn't the case. So they went to the IMF, and the IMF said, "Fine, here's the money, but here's free trade along with that." With free trade comes products and goods from other countries and at a lower cost. So, of course, any business owner would seek the lower cost um, in order to stock his shelves, and that's what Jamaican business owners did. But what they didn't realize was that they were feeding other people's pockets, and instead of taking care of home first, and this dug a deeper grave for Jamaicans. They didn't have a system in place, and that was their demise, not being organized. They thought ahead of themselves, and I thought it was really sad that they're kind of not able to and will never be able to pull themselves out of that hole. Um, they also with the free trade, they also allowed other countries, other like the United States, to build factories in the free zone and treated most of their workers very unfairly, which was very aggravating for me because I couldn't believe that such a rich country like the United States, well, not so rich anymore, but um, would treat other people this way and take food out of their mouths. And I mean, I should have known better because not even their own government was taking care of them the way they should be. They were taxing them, and they weren't even using those taxes towards things that they should have been using them for. They were falsifying things and pocketing that money basically and using it for God knows what. So all in all, I think this was an excellent movie. I think that Stephanie Black really got her point across, and I would recommend anyone to see it just to more or less gain some insight into how other nations live.